Hey everybody, Raven here. Today I'm going to talk about a coin that you may not have heard of that goes for really big bucks even if it's a details or cleaned coin, and that is the Cabalito Peso. This is from Mexico. They were minted or struck from 1910 through 1914, and they were during the beginning of the Mexican Revolution when social liberals took a stand against the 34-year dictatorship of Porfirio Diaz. And the coin features a Lady Liberty representation of riding on a horse and holding a torch with a laurel branch above her head. These coins are absolutely stunning and beautiful, and I have 3 examples for you. And then I'm going to talk about what they are going for and the kind of money, if you can find these, what you can expect to be able to get from them. It took me a long time to ever get my hands on some of these. You rarely see them, and that's why they're going for the kind of money they're going for. But that was the 1910. This is the 1911 long ray, which means the rays in the back just go up higher than the original version. And from what I understand, there are so many varieties in this coin. They literally said about 50% of them have varieties, and they're very subtle. And because of that, they just all go for about the same money. For some reason, the long ray and short ray on the 1911, they really kind of highlight that when people are selling them. But this is the 1913. These consist of 90% silver, and they are just a stunning coin. But let me show you what these are going for currently on eBay and whatnot. And we will start off with the 1910. Now right here, this example of the 1910, you can see that a harshly cleaned example is going for $250 plus shipping. And for one that is an AU, you're almost $500. Now, when you find these, most of the time they're in pretty decent shape. It's very rare that I've seen them super beat up. But like I said, even just finding them is kind of a hard thing to do. Now we have the 1911 example. And here we have up top a long ray going for $449.99. And then one in almost the same condition, close to the same condition, they're asking $700. Now, I'm showing you what their asking prices are at, but they are still going for huge money. A lot of these coins, they're out, accepting the best offer. A lot of these, like the 449, will probably go for $350. The 700, if it sells, will probably go for $500 or $600. It just really depends on the buyer and the seller what they agree upon. But these are commanding huge money, and especially in auctions, it's really kind of a cool thing to see. These coins getting the kind of respect they get. And then now you see the 1913 goes for a lot of money. Now right there, the top example is cleaned AU detail, and they're still asking $500. Now if you get one in an AU, which I said a lot of times are beautiful, like the ones I'm showing you here are gorgeous, $750, and they're just going to keep going up in value because of the rarity, the history, and the fact that Mexican silver and coinage is very hot in the market right now. And I just wanted to show you guys and ladies what's going on with Mexican silver. I've talked about Libertads quite a bit, but a majority of the Mexican coinage and the centavos and pesos and everything are all really in high demand, and I see them just increasing over time in their value. And it's something that is interesting because there's a contingency of coin dealers that don't put really much value into foreign coinage or Mexican silver and what have you, which is kind of surprising. Now the trend is starting to change, especially in the local area that I live in, but you can still go to some of them big shows and find some really good stuff, especially when you're living like in California, Arizona, Texas, things that border Mexico. You might be able to get a really good deal at your local coin shop or a local coin show, because like I said, there is a contingency of coin dealers that really don't put the kind of value into these coins that they really deserve and what they go for. It's one of those things that is probably going to change quite a bit, because we have a lot of younger people collecting and taking a little bit more, they're looking more into the foreign silver and having a better understanding of really the value, the history, and what these coins are truly worth. And that's one of the things that's most important, is the demand on these things. That's what drives everything, ladies and gentlemen. That's why Silver Eagles and Libertads and other coins that you wouldn't really kind of think would have the kind of prices that they're having nowadays, is simply because there's been a big increase in the hobby and more people liking the beauty of these coins. Like, honestly, when you look at that, look at the detail that's going on in that coin right there. Beautiful Lady Liberty on top of the horse, and you got the rays and everything. Then you have the iconic eagle on the cactus eating the rattlesnake. These are gorgeous coins that really a lot of work and art went into them, and they're just beautiful overall. It's one of those things that, like I said just a minute ago, that I think the value of Mexican coinage and bullion and silver from them, and you can see it in like the Libertad proof sets, the Libertads themselves, that are, commanding $20-$25 above spot for brand new 2023, 2022s, and what have you. Then you have the Onzas from 83 to 95, that some of those years in there, the mintage is so low that it is really, really, really driving the price up. And it's one of those things that if you were in the right place and have the chance to pick up Mexican silver at a bargain, make sure you do, because it's going to stop happening at some point. The more and more people get knowledge out there, and the more dealers that start actually embracing the idea of having these type of coins and what their true value is, that's just going to make it that much more harder to find and worth that much more. If you like this video, please make sure to leave a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, we'd really appreciate it. We're on a road to 10K. If you want to correspond, our email is ravenhawkcoins@gmail.com. Our P.O. Box is 721-296, Norman, Oklahoma, 73070. Like always, please make sure to take care of one another. We'll see you real soon. Ravenhawk Coins, have a great day.